Hey Central Illinois, it's Gino Reynolds from The Real Opinion, back home in Decatur after EbertFest. Day 5 was today, and it was the showing of Citizen Kane. Now I thought this was going to be easy, I could review the movie. Problem was, and really it was actually kind of a cool problem, they actually showed Citizen Kane with Roger Ebert's commentary on it at the theater. Now the problem with that is I had never seen Citizen Kane. So what I ended up having to do was after I got back home, if you follow me on Twitter, I had to go see the new movie for this weekend, which was The Raven, and I'll have a review of that up Monday morning on the blog, and probably be on TV to talk about Tuesday. But then I had to go rent Citizen Kane so I could actually watch it as a movie. So technically this is actually going to be two different reviews. It's going to be a review on the movie itself and a review of Roger Ebert's commentary. Now the cool thing about it being Roger Ebert's commentary was the fact that he can't speak anymore, as many of you know. So it was really kind of neat to hear his voice again. And you know, he hasn't been able to speak for years now. So because of his fights with cancer. So anyway, what I'm going to start with first is the review of the movie itself, and I just got done watching it. I honestly didn't think it was great. It was okay, but there are better classic movies out there, and I know a lot of people put this on the top whatever list of all time. I just didn't see it. Honestly, I would have placed something like Casablanca way above it on the list. Now, did it look good? Was the makeup good? Was the effects good? Yes, and I'll get to that in a minute. But as a movie itself, as a story, it was decent. I'm not saying I disliked it or anything, but I did find it to be, and of course, maybe hearing some of the Rosebud jokes, didn't help. Because, everyone knows what Rosebud was. And the message that Rosebud represented, I actually did like that part of the movie, if you understood it. Which, of course, Rosebud he was searching for his childhood, because his childhood was taken away from him. At least that's the way I seen it, and the way a lot of people see it. So, if he would have found that Slutty, he would have got a piece of himself back, because, of course, he was practically sold, to be a ward to somebody else, because his parents, I guess, couldn't afford to keep, they couldn't afford debts or whatever it was, but they basically sold their son, and he rebelled ever since, and he was looking for his childhood. He's always looking for his childhood, and of course, as you know, he was actually ended up being in possession of that. He just never was able, he never found it in all the things that he accumulated in life. He was never able to find the sled. And of course, you learn at the end that it was the sled. And, so as a movie, not too bad. I don't think it's as great as people make it out. Like I said, I've seen better classic movies, and this one wasn't bad. Like I said, I think one of my favorite classic movies is definitely Casablanca, and Casablanca, excuse me, blew this movie out of the water. So, that being said, now I'm going to get to the commentary. Okay, Roger Ebert, he talked. Basically, they showed the movie, and it was the DVD commentary that they had recorded for, I can't remember what year anniversary it was of the movie. This is what made the film interesting to me, because Roger Ebert basically explained every little camera trick, every shot trick, every optical illusion, what did they put together, with machines. It wasn't just all, scenes you thought were together weren't. They were 3 different shots that they put together. And getting to see that stuff was kind of neat, because when I did watch it just as a movie, I caught myself looking for that stuff, and that stuff's pretty cool. I give this movie a lot of credit for its special effects, because think about how they do special effects now. It's all computers, right? I mean, they do some optical work and some things like that, you know, some just visual effects. But you know, when this movie was made, they didn't have that stuff. So I give them a lot of credit for that, for making you know, the shots that they wanted, using models, using different camera tricks. I can't remember the name of the machine that Roger said they used to put these things together, but I give the movie credit for its technical side, and maybe that's why a lot of people consider it the best. I know from what I remember Roger saying on his commentary was, you know, he doesn't like to make top 10 lists, but he often puts this one at the top because it was just so new and so different. And but me looking at it as a movie itself, not as in its technical achievements, not all of that, I can't grade it that high as a classic. I said it was just okay, a little boring at times. I just wasn't that into it, but knowing the technical sides, I really appreciate the technical side of it. The technical stuff was pretty cool. So, especially having it explained shot by shot by shot from Roger Ebert, the man himself. So anyway, that's my views on Citizen Kane. Like I said, if you get a chance to check out the commentary, it's actually really cool. I think they said that the Blu-ray was either out or coming out soon. I haven't researched when that is, but if you get a chance to check out the commentary is well worth it, especially the Roger Ebert commentary, because like I said, he explains why they put certain actors in certain places and what kind of shots they used, and it was just really kind of neat to hear the perspective. And I mean, he puts a lot of people to shame with his knowledge of movies, and it was amazing to hear, because I'd seen at the movies, and but I'd never really heard him talk at length about, say, one certain film. And it was just really neat to hear the knowledge that he has for film, and I was really in awe of that after today. But anyway, that's about it. That's my coverage of EbertFest, day 5. Like I said, I've had a pretty long day. I went and seen The Raven as well today, and like I said, I'll have a review of that online on the blog on Monday morning. And I will also, like I said, I should be on television on Tuesday to talk about it. But anyway, this concludes my coverage at EbertFest. I'm considering already doing it again next year. I've learned some things. Some things that I've learned is, find a hotel with good internet access, because then I won't be up so late doing these reviews. Also, I learned, some things on where to sit, how to manage your time. It was a learning experience for me. I watched 13 movies in 5 days, and then, like I said, I also went and seen The Raven, so that's 14. Then I watched Citizen Kane at home again. That's 15 movies in 5 days. That's an awful lot. And, I won't say it wasn't hard, because there was times I was up late putting these reviews together, but you know what? It was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it too, and I'm hoping I can do some more stuff like this. I got some things in the works that I'm working on. Don't want to give anything away yet, but I got a lot of new things I'm cooking up, so I hope you guys enjoyed this stuff as much as I enjoyed shooting it. Like I said, I know I claim to be tired, but you know what? I love this stuff, and I hope you guys do too. If you want to get a hold of me, my email is therealopinion@yahoo.com. There's underscores between the, real, and opinion. Or you can go to the website, WANDTV.com, and click on the blogs tab and find my blog, The Real Opinion. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. It is The Real Gino, REEL Gino. And anyway, and also there's, of course, the Real Opinion Facebook page, which is probably the best link to everything. So anyway, that concludes my EbertFest coverage, and once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. And now this has been Gino Reynolds from The Real Opinion signing off, and good night.